Okay, sorry about that. If you all were listening but didn't see us, didn't see, but we are back live now again. So, alright, so now we're back. Now, we may be a little bit behind.
Remember, this here is behind.
Sorry about that. We are still having some difficulties. Stand by. Alright, so as you can see, the video is a little bit behind, but can
My cord, my cable.
we got it right there? Alright. As Zach, nope, Nick goes on to lane 21 and prepares for the ball. And on lane 20, Sean is up. He rolls and possibly can get a strike. No. Knocks 3 to 4 down. And brings on the left lane. Knocks down 8. Nick rolls, my bad. And he knocks down 3. And as Carson's up on lane 20 to pick up, he could get it. Oh, he only got 1. He nearly got it, but he can recover after this. As Brighton comes up to try to pick up the spare, and they do. And Taylor's on lane 20. She rolls, but she had a little bad swing. She landed in the gutter, but she will recover. And Sean is up. And if he can pick this up, we'll have a big lead. Sean rolls, he gets 1. Vance on the left lane. He nearly came with a split, but he has some messengers. And he knocked down 8, and he has a pin behind, so this can be a difficult shot, but Carson rolls his ball and lands in the gutter. As Cameron comes up on the left lane to pick up Grant's spare, and Taylor on the right lane, and Nick having some difficulties. So Taylor's up, she rolls. It's a little bit more straighter, but missed the pin a little late. And I have my father with me to help commentate if I have some mess ups. So I have my dad right here. And Sean gets a strike. I think that was his second or first strike of the day.
Yeah, that's his first strike of the day.
And Brighton, they have a 4-10 split. And that's a hard split. And Carson gets his second strike of the day. Man, Strasburg is having a very great time, ladies and gentlemen. Augie on lane 21, and he gets knocked down 7. And Brian on the left lane going to try to convert this spare, but not, he let go a little bit too early and got a gutter. So they'll adjust and fix their mistake.
Lane 21 picked up the spare.
And lane 21 picked up the spare, and I don't remember who, but oh, Grant gets the strike. On lane 20 now is Carson for the first ball. And let's see if he can get a third strike. Oh no. Got it right there, but he can recover. Brighton on lane 19. Got one pin. Alright, now lane 21 is Nick. Taylor on lane 20. Taylor with another gutter. Still trying to get it. She's still trying to fix her mess ups, but she's still learning from the best. Brighton on the left line did not pick up their spare, but they're still in the groove. Nick with a gutter ball on lane 21. And Sean is on lane 20 and Cam on lane 19.
Yeah, oh no, we got up pretty high. We can barely get the bowlers though.
Cam crossed the foul line or guttered.
You want me to fix that? Okay.
Sorry about that loud voices in the background. My father and the coach are having a little fun, but we are still going. On lane 20 is Carson. Through the middle. Oh, didn't hit the big four, but dropped drops the 7 pin. Grant on lane 19 with a 3-10 little split. Easy conversion. But on lane 20 is not an easy conversion. And Carson gets 2. And on lane 21, Maddie for the first ball got 8. Taylor on lane 20. Hope she fixed her mistakes. And now it's kind of a better ball, but a little too much of crossover. Knocks down 4. Nearly knocked down 5 to 6. Only a few of the pins moved just a little. Now Brighton on lane 19. And Sean on lane 20 try to pick up the spare. And a gutter ball. Brighton on lane 19, knocked down 7 on the second ball. And Nick, my bad, I should remember it this time. Nick went for the spare, but didn't get any pins down. But Carson on lane 20, knocked down 8 with a sleeper behind the 3 pin. Now Taylor's up to pick up the spare. And sleepers are not that easy. And no pins for Taylor.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us, and apologize for the day, but welcome to the Strasburg Indians Unified Bowling. We want to thank our sponsors for the support of the high school. We want to thank Remax Full House. Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find the perfect home for your family. They are located at 5689 East Colfax Avenue in Colorado. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home. Ladybug Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off the Byers exit. Full of unexpected treasures, gifts, home decor, soaps and candles, a little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure. Core Electric Cooperative, formerly IREA, providing you the energy to thrive. Broadcast. Titan Carports Incorporated, a proud sponsor of Strasburg High School Athletics. Go Strasburg Indians. Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg.
All right, as we get back to the action, lane 20 is finished with the game. Lane 21 as well. Now on lane 19 is Cameron. For the score for lane 20 is 66 and lane 21 is 75.
Correction, lane 20 is 68.
Oh, my bad. Cameron knocked down 6 pins. Now Cade is up. Cade is up. 4 pins still standing. See if we can pick this up.
Tracking a little bit, it might move over. We're going to let it a little drift.
Knocked down 2. Nearly got the conversion, but for this, oh, he crossed the foul line. So the score for lane 19 for Strasburg is 84. Now Brighton is on lane 19 again, and following up for a strike on the 9th frame as they move on to the 10th frame. As Brighton knocked down 8 pins, another sleeper. Sleepers are common these days. So as Brighton tries to pick up the spare, they'll add another 20 pins to the score, and at the next frame they'll get 100 pins.
The sleeper like that is a tough shot. Looks like he converted it well. Oh, just a little bit off center. That's a tough shot. They finished with a nice score of 108.
To convert those spares, you gotta hit center on. And that's the end of their first game as they rest for a few minutes and enjoy a little snack. They will get ready for their second game and be ready to take action again.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to go ahead and recognize our black sponsors at this time. Waste Wolf, Jeff Black, Waste Wolf LLC, a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business. Call at 970-483-5299. And Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware store since 1972. Open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. 303-622-4414. Rookies, restaurant and saloon prides themselves on their home-cooked style of meals, all made from scratch. Think of your food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit them at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg, Colorado for breakfast served all day, lunch and dinner. Come by, try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself. Strasburg Auto Parts is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck. Let them use their Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, other parts you need to get your job done. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online, drop by or call 303-622-4211. Online orders are available for in-store or curbside pickup. Your Strasburg Auto Parts team at 1313 Maroon Street looks forward to serving you today. Maverick Steel, the locally owned and operated Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineering metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in the pre-engineered metal building industry, and their crews are highly trained in all aspects of metal building erection. Whether you're building from the ground up or need an addition, their team will take the time to sit down with you and assure you are getting the most economic and efficient building for your end use. They can handle any building size from a 30 by 40 to well over 600,000 square feet. Small enough to listen, big enough to deliver. Please call them at 303-622-4813 to get started on your metal building. Action Sign and Graphics is your one-stop shop for custom signs, lighted signs, routed dimensional screen signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and mesh banners, flutter flags and pole flags, and decals. Take pride in everything they have produced in the I-70 corridor, Denver metro area since their opening in 2006. Their 4,000 square foot shop is located in Strasburg, has all the equipment to produce all your sign and graphic needs for your business. If you have any questions or would like to place an order, please call 303-622-4007 or email actionsignsgraphics@yahoo.com. And then Clausen Chiropractic. Spinal health for the whole family at Clausen Chiropractic, 1517 Main Street in Strasburg, Colorado. Call 303-622-4200 for an appointment. And Weller Insurance. Come see why Weller Insurance has been in the business since 1990. A small office of community members who are committed to customer service for our neighbors. Give Weller Insurance a call at 303-622-4717. Our sponsors make these type of events possible. So as we look today, they're doing well.
Alright, now as Strasburg gets up on all three lanes for their first ball for the next game. Manny on lane 21 for nearly a strike, but leaves the 7-pin. Taylor on lane 20, knocks down 5. Grant on lane 19. Oh,
Grant used, he worked a little bit too far to the right for his hook, and he slipped off the edge.
As Sean on lane 27 for the second ball, tries to convert it, but just missed the 10-pin by an inch. Now Zach on lane 19, going to convert the spare. Cam on lane 19 for knocking down 8 on the second ball. Carson on lane 20 for the next frame.
Looking good.
Oh, that hook just a little, leaves 3 up. Now Nick on lane 21 plays his ball and rolls it, but it was angled too much to the left and didn't get it. Brighton on lane 19 gets the 10-pin knocked down, but no other pin. Taylor on lane 20 tries to convert it, but too far to the left and it started to hook. No pins.
Brighton comes up on the lane 19 for their second ball, looking at 10. Looking good, a little bit far to the right. Looks like he picked up a second pin on there. Oh, picked up 2 more pins.
Costa on lane 20, swung his arm around too far. Gutter, Augie on lane 21, just brings it out too far.
Looks like it slipped out of his hand.
Kind of did, but probably just when he brought around his shoulders. Carson,
Great start to the ball, but unfortunately just drifted a little bit too far to the right.
Manny on lane 21 and just did the same thing as lane 20.
So Strasburg's getting off a little rough start on lane 20. We've had 3 open balls in a row, and lane 21 also with 3 open balls in a row. Hopefully they'll be able to pick that up and bring it back into the 4th and 3rd frames as they move forward. So Grant coming up on lane 19.
For the second ball, try to convert the spare. Gets it right there. Brooklyn, yes.
Brooklyn, yes. Picks it up for a spare.
Taylor on lane 20, correction. Swung it too far and crossed over. Got her. Augie on lane 21.
Ball's looking good.
Good, good. And, wobbled 7 pin. Didn't go down, but that was a very good ball from Augie. Sean on lane 20.
Oh, they're struggling a little bit all of a sudden. They had a great game last time. They're just struggling a little bit now. Brighton on lane 19 had a great ball. They took down 9, left the head pin, so that should be an easy conversion for a spare.
Carson on lane 20. Bulls, possible strike, possible strike. Oh, stone 9. Brighton on lane 19.
Unable to convert the spare. Augie's still struggling a little bit. I think he may have hit his hip with that one. Here comes Taylor on lane 20.
And close for a conversion. No, did not look enough. Maddie on lane 21 for spare, and she did.
She took down the 10 for a spare. Isn't there a technical term for a spare or a strike to get as a spare ball?
Nope, it's just
Okay.
a spare.
Okay. Goes to show you what I know.
Yeah, me too. Sean on lane 20 misses the pins. Augie on lane 21 swung his arms way too wide. Carson
Carson.
on lane 1 knocks down the 7 pin. Cade on lane 19 unable to convert the spare. Maddie on lane 21 for another spare and leaves the 5 pin or 3 pin. Taylor on lane 20 for a strike. Stay ball.
Yes. Okay. I've got the black and red, and I'll do them again during the break. Okay. I remember that. I remember. Yeah, because according to them, I literally do this. Oh wait, here we got this. I just keep looking. Thank you for a reminder. Appreciate it.
Brighton on line 19 drifted to the left. Looks like all teams in the middle game looks like they're all struggling a little bit. They're a little bit behind the last line. He leaves a bit of a split. He left the 1, the 2, no, 8. Cam's got a little work to do on lane 19. Oh. Okay, Cameron's looking good, looking good. Oh, he picked up 2 out of the crazy little mess of 4. Oh, here we go, here we go. Got 7. That's a good first ball for them.
Nick on lane 21 preparing for the spare. Taylor on 20 for the first ball to get a strike. Brighton on 19 trying to get the spare, only get 0. Taylor with a good ball for a strike through the middle.
Oh!
Ringing 10.
That 10 pin is a tough ball, or tough pin for the spare.
10 pins can get you all the time, even me.
Garrett, actually, that's his favorite spare to take a shot at, is that 10 pin. It's a bit of his, well, he doesn't like it very well.
Carson tries to pick up the spare, but no, correction, Sean tries to pick up the spare, but no. Cade on lane 19 hits down 2. Grant going to try to pick up the spare. Carson on lane
we got
20.
a foul on Strasburg on the 5th frame.
Oh, so Grant has a tougher spare to get. Carson on lane 9. No,
Oh, there we go.
That's a good ball. That's a good ball. That's a good ball. And leaves the 2 and 8. Grant with the roll. Good ball.
Nice pocket.
Oh, just leaves the 10 again. Nick with a spare.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome. That was a beautiful ball.
Now, Nick moving his ramp out the way. Augie's up on lane 21. Brighton on lane 19. And I think there's a little confusion on lane 20. Brighton on lane 20 comes out to the left too much and gets a gutter. Augie on lane 21 with a good roll, but he kind of let go a little too late and only knocked down the 7 pin.
This is Augie's first year bowling, isn't it?
Yes. Brighton on lane 19. Oh, he got away with that 5, but it's on the second ball. So Manny nearly converting the spare, but leaves the 2 or 4.
We're going to move our camera down a little bit here for a second. Carson, go ahead, put it back up. Got a little banner here for everyone to view.
Cameron on 19 crosses over, and then our sign says, "Rally to the alley, people."
Awesome. Oh, wait, we got another one right over here.
One.
These are just amazing. Indians Unified Bowling. That's great. Thank you, gentlemen. Those are awesome.
Kate on lane 19 gets nothing for the second ball.
There we go. We got a big thank you from Carson going out to everyone.
Also want to thank them for creating those signs so people can get rallied up for Strasburg to win against.
Brighton's got a really good ball here.
Oh, leaves the 4 pin. The 4, 6, the pins 4, 6, 7, and 10 are the very unlucky ones when you're just about to have a strike. 10 are the most common ones for righties.
Okay. Here comes Nick up on, that is Nick, right? Lane 21?
Yep.
Here he comes. Oh, he's got a good roll.
Good ball straight towards the center. Could be, ladies and gentlemen. It could be. It
Nice
could
pocket.
be.
Yes!
Hey!
Strike.
Knicks get the strike with a wobbling 8. Now we're still having confusion who's on lane 20 and still on their first ball. Grant on lane 19 for the first ball on the 7th frame. You can get it this time. Works a little too early, but gets to Brooklyn.
Nice ball.
Augie with a good roll
Good.
and get it. Oh, nearly Brooklyn leaves.
But it's got a nice, good pin count for the first ball. He took down 7, but only left the 3.
Maddie with a roll only gets one.
So Strasburg on lane 21, they came back and they recovered very well. They came up with a score of 88 in that last game. Their first game, they believe they had about, looks like it was about 75. So nice recovery there. Awesome job.
Cameron on lane 19 for first ball on lane for frame
Here we
8.
go. Looking
We
good.
good?
looking
We good. Ah.
Oh, but he got a nice big count. He left with a group of 3 sitting all together, so that should be hopefully an easy conversion to pick up.
Cade is up to convert the spare. Cade rolls the ball. It's so lane 21 is done with a score of 88. Oh, sorry.
So we're having a little technical difficulty with the 2 new rookies. Each one was taking our turn to forget to take
Unmute.
off the mute button, and so we come back live.
Brighton on lane 19 with, ooh,
He hit the head pin a little bit high.
but leaves the 6 and 10. Easy spare.
Who's that right there? Sean? It looks like Sean on the lane 20 went to get something, so maybe they'll be back ready to start again.
Brighton on lane 19 had a little chop. What it means is that it nearly had the spare, just only hit one pin and just didn't get the other for those kind of spares. So those are pretty unlucky spares, but he nearly got the shot on lane 19. Now is Grant for a strike.
A little high.
A little high, leaving
So
us 3, 6, 9, 10. This one is an easy spare unless you get it to the right, close to the middle of the 3 pin, and it'll knock down the 6 pin to the 10, and then the ball will go straight towards the 9. And Cam crosses over to the left and get together. Brighton on lane 19 with a gutter on the first ball on frame 9. As they're having a little talk with their coaches to see what they can do and just from there to get the right spot to get a good pinfall.
So Garrett, we did miss a little bit on lane 20. The reason why lane 20 is sitting inactive is that they're actually ahead. So they need to wait till the other 2 lanes finish their second game before they begin their third. So they rolled 1 ball, and they're going to hold and wait till lanes 21 and 19 finish their second game.
All right. And that's why my brother told me I forgot to announce it.
So on lane 19, oh, here we go.
Cade for a strike. Oh, it just hooked just too early, but knocks down 7. That was a pretty good pinfall.
They're already 6 pins ahead of their first game, so they're improving on their second game on lane 19. We'll see if Grant can come up here and pick up the spare and see what Kama can do with that extra ball.
Grant rolls. Oh, too far to the right, but oh.
Chopped it.
And made it wobble, but no good, as he says, no good.
So they finished, looks like about 8 pins ahead of last game. That's a good finish.
Brighton up.
Brighton's struggling a little bit. They've had a great, strong first game with 108. This one, in the 10th frame, they picked up 5. Hopefully here they can go ahead and pick up that spare and get an extra ball to bring that score up just a little bit. Hey Garrett, what really amazes me watching everyone bowl in leagues and tournaments is things. It seems like everyone either has a really strong first game and then a weak second, they come back into a strong third, or it's opposite, that they struggle the first, come back with a strong second, and that third game just depends on how their attitude is playing. Is that about right?
Yes, because sometimes you need more time to adjust to the lane and figure out the oil pattern. Because sometimes every first game I have, if I struggle, I call it a practice game if it's in a tournament or league.
So now we're in a break between the second and third games. So let's go back to our sponsors. Remax Full House, Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find the perfect home for your family. They are located at 56890 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home. And Ladybug Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off the Byers exit. Full of unexpected treasures, gifts, home decor, soaps, and candles. A little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure. Core Electric Cooperative, formerly IREA, providing you the energy to thrive. Titan Carports Incorporated, a proud sponsor of Strasburg High School Athletics. Go Strasburg Indians. And Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. And our black sponsors, we have Rookies Restaurant and Saloon, sorry about that, prides themselves on their home-cooked style of meals, all made from scratch. Think of your food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit them at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg for breakfast served all day, lunch and dinner. Come try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself. And Strasburg Auto Parts is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck. Let them use their Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online. Drop by or call 303-622-4211. Online orders are available for in-store or curbside pickup. Your Strasburg Auto Team is at 1313 Marone Street. I look forward to serving you today. Maverick Steel, which is locally owned and operated. Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineered metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in the pre-engineered metal building industry, and their crews are highly trained in all aspects of metal building erection. Whether you're building from the ground up or need an addition, their team can take the time to sit down with you to assure you are getting the most economical and efficient building for your end use. They can handle any building size from a 30 to 40 foot to well over 600,000 square feet. Small enough to listen and big enough to deliver. Please give them a call at 622-4813 to get started on your metal building. And Action Signs and Graphics is your one-stop shop for custom signs, lighted signs, routed dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and mesh banners, flutter flags and pole flags, and decals. Taking pride in everything they have produced for the I-70 corridor, Denver metro area since opening in 2006. Their 4,000 square foot shop located in Strasburg has all the equipment to produce all your sign and graphic needs for your business. If you would have any questions or would like to give them a place an order, please call 303-622-4007 or email them at actionsignsgraphics@yahoo.com. We also have Wolf Waste. Jeff Black, Wolf Waste LLC, a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business. Call at 970-483-5299. And Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware, open since 1972. Open 7 days a week for all your hometown improvement needs. 303-622-4414. And Clausen Chiropractic, spinal health for the whole family at Clausen Chiropractic, 1517 Main Street in Strasburg. Call 303-622-4200 for an appointment. And here, back to the action, we give you Garrett.
So we had double gutter and frame one for the Strasburg Indians. Kate Guttard and then Grant Guttard. So now Brighton is on lane 19. Nick on lane 21. He rolled his ball and he was going to the left and just drifted too much. So Brighton on lane 19. Knocked down 6, leaving the 1, 5, 8, and 9. Brighton going to convert it, but only knocks down the 8 pin. And on lane 20 is, don't know who. Cameron on lane 19.
For first ball here, let's see what he can do to get that lane started. There we go.
That's a better ball, Brooklyn. Spinning pin just rolled and spinned.
Great pin count for a first ball. I'll take 9 pins on that first ball anytime. You know, if you pick up a spare, it's amazing how most people think that strikes are the big deal. But really, truly, picking up spares is where the money's at for scoring. Even the pros would say that.
Manny on lane 21 for
drifting
first
the
ball.
wrong way.
Oh, just got 8. Kate on lane 19 drifted the wrong way. And still 20, still confused.
No, Garrett, so here's the thing. They're not confused. What happened was that they were ahead. They bowled too early, so they were actually ahead. What they have to do is they have to wait for the other 2 lanes to catch up. And so that's the reason why they haven't bowled yet.
Gotcha. Now on lane 21, Carson rolled to pick up the spare, but he missed just a little bit. But they're going to get back with recovery.
You know, one thing I have to admit that I really like here today with all the athletes and the partners, everyone's got a really positive attitude. I know bowling can be a very mental game, that if you get down on something, it can really hurt your game. But it looks like everyone's keeping a positive attitude. That is awesome to see.
Yes.
You know, the youth bowling and you know, the amateurs, that's one thing that that coaches really like to see come along, is that attitude, because they can bounce back. Brighton.
Oh, he knocks down the 10 pin on lane 19. Grant coming up on lane 19. You're going to try to get the score back up and going by picking up a strike.
Yeah, I see that on lane 21. They're struggling a little bit. They've had, so far they've had 4 open balls. So hopefully they'll be able to go ahead and Nick can come pick it up.
He nearly got the strike, just left the pin.
Nick is getting his ramp in position here over there on lane 21. Hopefully he can go ahead and bring this team back up a little bit with a really good pin count or a possible spare. We'll see what Cameron does here on lane 19.
And let's go a little bit too early, and it goes out far to the right. Zach, gosh dang. Nick, and I apologize. Nick grabbing his ball on lane 21, rolling his ball, and
we need it to drift to the right. Oh.
Didn't drift enough to the right. Brighton on lane 19, knocked down 7 to 8 pins. Now Brighton.
Maggie coming up on lane 21. Hopefully she can get something started here.
Brighton on lane 20, going to pick up the spare. Was spinning, the rotation was good, but it just didn't get it there.
Oh, Maddie's got a nice ball here.
Got it. And high flush. Straight down through the middle for a strike.
That's one way to rally a team right there. Let's see here what we can get on 19.
For Cade, he rolls the ball and
it's drifting a little bit too much. Unfortunately, he just dropped off into the gutter just before making contact with the 6-pin, 7-pin.
Augie on lane 21. Oh, tough split. And the pin has been misplaced, and the pin setter just knocked it out. Grant on lane 19. Going to be trying to. Ramp ready to pick up the spare. Brighton on lane 19. Rolls it straight, but it crossed over a little bit and lands in the gutter.
And one thing here for the teams from Brighton, or the parents from Brighton and family, we want to let you know, unfortunately we don't have their names, but what we do have is we'll be announcing and catching up as best as we can for Brighton as well. So we invite you to go ahead and each time go ahead and watch our video streams. We'll share that with the coaches, and maybe you guys can go ahead and join us a little bit more for next time. So on lane 19 for their first ball, Brighton had drifted a little bit to the right onto the gutter, so hopefully they'll be able to come back and get a nice pin count or maybe possibly pick up that spare.
Now in lane 20, Taylor nearly picked up the spare, just picked the 5-pin behind the 1. Sean knocked down 6 or maybe 5 pins. Brighton.
Brighton got picked up 7.
Carson, lane 20, just missed this 9-pin. Now Grant coming up onto lane 19. Nick on lane 21. Nick
Okay.
with a good roll.
Oh, here we go.
It's good roll. It's good roll. It's
Taylor
good roll.
coming up on 20. Grant
Good.
coming up on 19.
And oh, nearly picked up the spare. Grant, a little too high. Leaves the 6, 9, 10. Easy spare. Taylor knocks down 5 on lane 20.
I really liked the fact that she held her form so long with that frame. One thing that I've noticed is that she's very consistent with that. She's got good balance as she goes up there. That was something that was hard for some of the, at least for R2. I don't know that much about bowling, but for R2 it was a little bit difficult for them to go ahead and learn to watch their balance, even still sometimes today.
Yeah, what they probably should do is slow down. Think about.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Look at Cameron on 19. Oh, he picks up the spare. Awesome.
Now for Strasburg, they should slow down just a little. That way they can think of where to hit.
Okay, look at lane 20.
Knocks down 6. Carson on lane 20. Good ball, just
Well, he's
poke
gonna
it back.
got 6. He leaves a nice pickup.
Brighton on lane 19.
Ooh, pocket, nice pocket, and it got a strike. Woo! Way to go.
Now Nick on lane 21 going to pick up the spare.
Brooks looking good here. Picks up the spare, awesome.
Nick grabbing his ball, placing onto his rim, and he's going to make the adjustment to hit the pins so that he can make the spare. Sean with a good roll, knocks down 4.
Oh,
Nick with a good ball, but
oh, he got 9. That's awesome. Oh, left
no,
the 1.
he got 3.
Oh, got 3. I'm sorry, my bad.
He nearly picked up the spare, but he was close. But that was a good ball. Carson released it a little too wide and lands in the gutter. Grant on lane 19. Going to try to pick up the 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 spare. Taylor on lane 20 with a good ball.
Here we go. Yep, Brooklyn.
Oh,
Nice pin count though.
knocked down 7.
I'll take a nice, and she's got a nice little group there for a spare. Let's see what Grant comes up with here in the.
Ooh,
Oh,
just a little too high.
good effort. You know, sometimes I think for him on his spare balls, he just needs to slow it down a little bit.
Yes, I tell them, but well, he's still in the learning process.
We learn every day. All right, let's see here. Brighton come up on 19 for the first ball. Looking
Ooh,
good.
Ball. Oh,
Gets a solid 8.
gets a little too low.
Carson coming up on 20 here for the first ball.
Ooh.
Drift left. Oh, unfortunately, drift a little bit too far to the right and fell off into the other just before making contact.
Lane 21 on the 10th frame. Waiting for someone to get up there.
And then Brighton coming up on lane 19 for a spare, looking at 2. Drifted just a little bit too far to the right and picks up 1. They start off a little slow, and Brighton did on their 3rd game, but they're starting to pick it up. They've got a marked frame in frame 6.
Came on lane 19. 8th frame.
A little bit to the right, picks up 7. Nice pin count.
Cade going up to pick up the spare. Actually converted. My bad. Cade a little too far to the left, rolling it, and he releases. And
It amazes me, even from this this level into the pros. Sometimes that ball going down, you'll see the body language. If they need the ball to go to the right, they'll lean to the right, or they'll just move to the right. It's just kind of funny to watch how individuals do that. I'll catch myself watching Grant and Garrett at times doing that exact same thing. Brighton up here on the first ball, and got solid.
And touched the 8, but did not go down. And if you have a good ball into the pocket, but it leaves the 8 or 9, we call it the stone 8 or stone 9, because it has not been touched. Taylor on lane 20.
Brighton, let's see here. Just drifts a little bit to the left at the last minute.
Nick on lane 21. Taylor with drifting a little bit to the right.
Well, she got the hard one. She got the 10 pin.
My favorite pin, that I hate.
Okay, we got Grant coming up on lane 19, Nick on 21, and
Sean on lane 20. Grant misses his mark, only gets the 7. He's a little frustrated.
Well, he's got, let's see who's coming up behind him. Cam?
Sean releases too far out to the right and lands in the gutter. Now Augie on lane 21, Carson on lane 20.
Carson's he's going to get gets a solid 7 out of that.
Cam on lane 19, but just hit where Grant hit.
Just follow the exact same track.
Taylor on lane 20, releases a little.
Augie's got a great ball. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, but he just go ahead and picks up the 1. Brighton picks up a nice solid 7. They're on track. They might go ahead and catch up with their first line score of 108. So right now they've got 83 with 3 pins left standing in the 9th frame.
On lane 21 for Strasburg, they got 69.
And oh man, that 9 pin just got touched and it just wobbled and it stood back up.
Carson on lane 20. And
Gets a solid 9 count.
They only had the 7-10 split.
Cade on the 19. You know what? He and Grant followed that same track last time.
And same with Cam.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was Cam. The 3 of them all hit that same.
Let's Taylor. It was right there, just started to drift to the right a little too early.
So let's see here, lane 21.
With 69.
We've got Maddie, Augie, and Nick.
Grant nearly picked up the spare on lane 19, leaves the 3 pin. Strasburg on lane 21 with 61 and 19 on lane 19, 80.
So let's see here. I can't really see those scores, but it looks like lane 20 with Maddie, Augie, and Nick. Looks like, is that a 222 or a 232 on 21?
Stand by.
And then on lane 20 with Carson, Sean, and Taylor, they've got a total of 250.
Lane 21 is 232.
We'll work on getting those average for you in just a little bit.
Brighton on lane 19.
Oh, looking good.
Oh, just missed the hairpin just a little.
So let's see here. Brighton ends up with a 260. That's solid. The high score for the day. So let's see what we got here. Let's do a quick little recap. Get the calculator out here. Brighton's got a 260 for 3 games. Nice solid score. For an average of 86.7. And then for Strasburg, team 1, which is, let's see, make sure I get this right. Cade, Cameron, and Grant. They finished with a score of 256 for an average of 85.3. And then I guess they really don't go into the decimals. Let's see here. Strasburg team 2 with Taylor Sean Carson got 250, average of 83. And then team 20, lane 21 for Maddie, Augie, and Nick. They ended up with a 232 for an average of 77. So good day today. You know, I really do. So Garrett, you were commenting earlier while we were on a little bit of a break that you wanted to share with the audience today what you thought that bowling was about, what Unified Bowling is about. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes. So bowling is a 90% mental sport and 10% physical sport. So basically, it's mostly on your attitude and your language for what happens when you roll your ball and what results you get. Physically is when you roll the ball and see what the action was to your ball and the results as well. So what you want to do is keep your attitude with a good level, and if you keep a good attitude, you're able to have a better game.
Yeah, we already went ahead and announced the teams and with the averages.
And what?
We announced the
Oh, you already knew this?
yes. What we looked up there.
I was making it here. I'm trying to be nice.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Bad attitude, and you're going to have a lower game score. But if you have a good attitude and have a higher game score, and if you struggle when you're having a good attitude, you can still fix it. All you gotta do is stay relaxed, focus where you want to hit your ball at, and see what the reaction does. So stay calm, relax, and enjoy the fun.
Yeah, and nice thing today, like I said earlier, is all the players or the partners and the athletes, they all had a great attitude today, so they seem to be able to adjust to those pretty quick. So we want to thank again our red sponsors, Remax Full House. Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find the perfect home for your family. They are located at 56890 East Colfax in Strasburg. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home. Ladybug Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off the Byers exit, full of unexpected treasures, gifts, home decor, soaps, and candles, a little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure. Core Electric Cooperative, formerly IREA, providing you the energy to thrive. Titan Carports Incorporated, a proud sponsor of Strasburg High School Athletics. Go Strasburg Indians. Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. I also want to thank our black sponsors. We got Rookies Restaurant and Saloon who prides themselves on their home-style cooked meals, all made from scratch. Think of your food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit them at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg for breakfast served all day, lunch and dinner. Come try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself. Strasburg Auto Parts is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck. Let them use their Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by or call 303-622-4211. Online orders are available in an in-store pickup or curbside. Your Strasburg Auto Parts is at 1313 Monroe Street. Looks forward to serving you today. So right now we're finishing up with a group picture of both teams. Let me see if we can zoom out on this camera a little bit. I may not be able to do that, but yeah, right now what they're doing is they're congratulating the other. We're recognizing achievements. You know, this is a great program. It's amazing. Just everyone that's involved in this. It's a great program. And getting back to our sponsors, Maverick Steel, which is locally owned and operated. Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineered metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in the pre-engineered metal building industry, and their crews are highly. Stand by, we're just gonna go ahead and see what, got a little more action going on here. So as far as finishing today, Brighton High School finished with a 260. Then next is Strasburg Team 1 with a 256. Then Strasburg 2 with a 250. And then Strasburg Team 3 with a 222 for the day. So going back to our sponsors, Maverick Steel, locally owned and operated. Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineered metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in the pre-engineered metal building industry, and their crews are highly trained in all aspects of metal building erection. Whether you're building from the ground up or need an addition, their team will take the time to sit down with you to ensure you are getting the most economical and efficient building for your end use. They can handle any building size from 30 to 40 foot to well over 600,000 square feet. Small enough to listen, big enough to deliver. Please call them at 303-622-4813 to get started on your metal building. Action Sign and Graphics is your one-stop shop for custom signs, lighted signs, routed dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and mesh banners, flutter flags and pole flags, and decals. Taking pride in everything they have produced for the I-70 corridor, Denver metro area since opening in 2006. Their 4,000 square foot shop located in Strasburg has all the equipment to produce all your sign and graphic needs for your business. If you have any questions or would like to place an order, please call them at 303-622-4007 or email actionsignsgraphics@yahoo.com. Wolf Waste, Jeff Black, Wolf Waste LLC, a small, disabled, veteran-owned small business. Call them at 970-483-5299. And Clausen Chiropractic, spinal health for the whole family at Clausen Chiropractic, 1517 Main Street in Strasburg. Call 303-622-4200 for an appointment. And Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware store since 1972. Open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. 303-622-4414. And we're going to, I missed one. I apologize. Also like to thank Weller Insurance, LLC. Come see why Weller Insurance has been in business since 1990. A small office of community members who are committed to customer service for our neighbors. Give Weller Insurance a call at 303-622-4717. And ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the conclusion of the Strasburg Unified Bowling with Brighton. You have a wonderful day, and we'll look forward to seeing you here next week.